feel a sense of resoluteness washing over me, scribbling down some thoughts as the loop fluctuates unknowingly. As I stand here and oversee, it's tugging at the fibers of my soul, almost controlling me, so to speak. Don't wanna act in a manner which could fall beneath my feet. See my face in the puddles of these dreary streets, resonating sonically with this beat, lifting a sense of defeat. There's no sense drowning in the water when you only knee deep. Processing signals to transform all that data into something unique. Try to strip away the negatives till you're left with the good that we should keep. Faint echoes of the past keeping you up every attempt with every intention to sleep. Sometimes those thoughts just creep into your mind, no one can help it. There's looking out for yourself and then distinctly being selfish, putting yourself up on a shelf while leaving those closest to you helpless.
Word, verse, and make it. And make it. Word, verse, and make it.
Deterministic theories, it's a simulation that we all inhabit clearly. Unfocusing my lens until the view is clear to me, sharpening up my pen until it speaks for me. As these words seem to seep through my veins until I give in, picking up a pen and then I dig in. Just wanna be myself, not make a living or a killing. When I step up to the mic, it's quite far of what you might call killing. The set, quiet as a mouse, hardly demand respect, but try to come correct, equipped for both the worst and best. Trying to take those steps, remind myself to take a breath. Feel the pressure building heaps, like hearing that you're up next. When it comes down to confidence in self, you could say that I'm bereft, but I'm slowly getting shit off of my chest. All these words that we wield can make or break us, I guess.
Now known as the timeless smoke bush because of the inflorescence. In the summer looking like a puff of smoke, but in the autumn the colours are wonderful. Then the flowering cherries. And you know, this I think is where we get double value. Smoke bush because the colours are wonderful.
It's a shame, the state of ego that leads you down that dark lane, driving you insane, swerving off the path you can't stay in your lane, feeling deranged like the world to my touch is strange. I'm drained and I'm sure you are too. Now my mind's made up, there's nothing else to do. Frustrated all options along with myself too. Some captains don't have the respect to go down with the crew. Been laying the ground whilst we had nothing else to do. But you can't save everything, gotta respect yourself enough to do what you need to do. For your own head, your own heart, being able to sleep in your own bed, happy with who you are. Shit isn't always easy, but we've come so far. Fuck $1 million deal, I'd rather keep it all. I'd rather keep my heart. Broken poetry, feel how it spoke to me. My heart is a broken beat, my soul is in motion. Fans of explosions deep like the ocean. Feel the ideas growing as we're pushing shit forward. Got you open like an envelope. It's all in writing like the murder that she eventually wrote. Riding the beat in a fashion that you could call bespoke. I'm just a bloke, trying to speak my mind, deal with life and hope. There's a chance that we cope, life's a balancing act, treading on that rope. Sometimes I'm hopeless, other times there's hope. The fluctuations of my mind, feel it shift as thoughts evoke. New sensations, ideas and expectations. Been living in my head since my consciousness awakened. Anxieties riddle me, trying to make a liar out of me. It's about time I stand my ground on my own 2 feet to make my cipher complete. Lee Steph on the beat.
I'm not fucking interested. If you don't want to be counting the fingers you haven't got, or sharing a bed with the Antichrist, I suggest you get those guns. Quick!
Would you care to hang on to it for a while? It wouldn't be legal, but makes you feel better, I guess.
Well, thanks. I've got one now.
You went out this morning and bought a gun?
What? I didn't hear you.
You went out this morning and bought a gun?
Well, let's see. I got one now, okay?
Somebody loan it to you?
Yeah.
Somebody loan it to you?
Some people are monsters like wow. When you take off the costume and it's still who you are. I'm still sitting here attempting to pick things apart. Sticky situations that have gone too far. It's too much, coming unstuck, straight out the jam jar. I wear my heart on my sleeve. It's not a talent or a charm. It can only lead to harm. Misplacing belief that other people understand that and the way that things are. Individuals differ in more complex ways than you see from afar. Don't think about it too much, cause this is just a start. Transitioning through life with those who gave you those scars. People can improve, but some of these moves are alarming. Doesn't really matter how charming, you're all in, I'm all out. Done with giving second chances and falling back into the same old routines that you like to draw us in. It's about time to move on. Too much has gone to hit undo and start it all again. It's CartoonHeads and Evil. You're re-recording one song whilst we're putting out a sequel, and like a sheet of glass, your bars are simply see-through. You can't go wrong with us because we never claim to lead you. CartoonHeads nicking loops until the sunlight finally bleeds through. Got the curtains closed the whole time with no idea what might be waiting on the other side. Been sat here writing rhymes and trying to find the perfect beat to allow me to describe the shit that's weighing on my chest, how I'm feeling inside. The constant pressure we're all under to do everything right. Got your mind in the clouds, not what's currently inside. The digital clouds taking all of our thoughts to put aside. They take the daylight and tell you that it's nighttime. It's never gonna really be the perfect or right time.
Brought to you by H2O, baby, the coolest drink on the planet. Woo! Fuck H2O. What about H2O2, the sequel to water, part 2? If you thought the original was great, wait till you get the molecular sequel. Fuck you, Mountain Dew.
I'ma get medieval on your ass.
Got to disconnect things and free up my perspective. All these little notions with no evidence or record. Certain situations require more delicate methods. Reading in too deep, I need some time for reflection. What's my objective? But I've got no objections. Misplacing blame in more ways than you could reckon. Sometimes you need to step back and let life teach us lessons. See the bigger picture, not just a corner or your section. Need a second act, a means for expression. Take the silver lining in the clouds as a point of reference. Still hungry, always eating seconds. Always digging deeper, trying to build on imperfections. A moment of introspection can bleed out and become something much lesser. Losing that essence, twisting that thought till it loses direction.
Assholes, calm the fuck down. Hey, come on, wake up. What are we on a playground here, huh?
You said yourself you couldn't
never take him out.
Okay, so yeah, I did, okay? I did. But that was then. Right now, this guy is the only one I completely trust.
What are we on a playground here, huh?
CartoonHeads, Dilla dubs, and more. This is Dilla dub. Been looping secrets of the sand for the last week as it stands. Walking through the desert of my mind and it's been grand. Found this mirage, took a turn and here I am. And when those vocals come in, it's like the whole world is in the palm of my hand. Feels like all these coincidences and instances are planned. Catches your attention right where you stand. No need for demands, just hand over the beats and we'll leave you be. Leave it as simple as we can. Tuning into a higher frequency than the plane of this land. With Dilla on the board like 100-man, one-man band. Through all these beats I've scanned, nothing comes closer. Rest in peace to the man who made me want to do this shit. Still searching for those secrets as it stands. Those secrets as it stands.
You are gonna damage your ears for life. And that's not gonna be a pretty sight. Just get a new album, or I'm gonna send Shake in here with that damn guitar!
Fine, you don't have to yell at me.
Feel the chill of the wind, stuck in a state of indecision again. Can't shrug it off or pretend on some special herb shit, much like MF Grimm. You blink and then it's gone, doesn't matter if you win. Can we go back and begin? Behave in a civilized manner, at least pretend to be friends. Playing back those memories in my head until they fade to an end. I'd never meant to offend, but I refuse to have someone push me around like I'm not my own man. From the reaction that you gave, I gauge that you don't even understand. Even when first broaching the matter at hand, acting out to an extent, maybe there's some bigger plan that I can't comprehend. Been compensating heavily with an eighth of scrap of paper and a pen, passing go over again and again.
The rascal, no arsehole, nothing when I pass go. Nothing when I pass go. Can bring a little flavour through this last flow. Nothing when I pass go. Nothing when I pass go.
We now return to the adventures of Aquaman.
Such a sad state of affairs, in a pickle it's a myrrh. A living, breathing nightmare where you provide the air that isn't fair. What difference does it make when there's no one left to care? Ascertain and then transfer Divulge and then divert, it's just a game for all it's worth. First after the riches and attention that you feel is so deserved. Hear the crackle on the line as you're calling down to earth. Been waiting patiently for some time on your return. Now the moment's past, time to close the curtain. The season finale's over, come back here we're renewed for another episode, or maybe a few. Been so preoccupied, jumping through these hoops. It crashing through your front door with enough bass for two. Turn your speakers up to get a proper view. Giving you an earful, shaking your whole room.
Here's another unfortunate clip that was poorly written, poorly animated, and poorly executed. To top it all off, had nothing to do with the story. That's what it's right now.
Shake it, no!
What gotten into you, Cuff? You put fertilizer on your balls last night?
Yes, but that is none of your concern.
Cut it up like Primo, similes like Leaf Dog, spinning like a cog in this world-sized machine. Sometimes the monotony can make you want to scream. That's why we beat crash through our dreams in this yellow submarine. Samples flying overhead, lift away the dread. Music is therapy, and it can help us to carry these woes. Lightening the weight of the load on your shoulders like bricktop. Can't pass it till the book stops. We all phase out without a warning or announcement. Take the time while you can. There's nothing new at the top of the mountain, while everybody's searching for the fountain of youth. There's no proof, the effects are all placebo, it's just juice.